Chag Sameach. Chag Sukkot is a very unique Chag where we're supposed to be especially happy. The way it's been done from the days of the Chumash Vayikra was taking 4 minim, 4 species, and coming to Beit HaMikdash with the minim, acknowledging our thanks to God. Throughout the generations, this holiday was kept by Jews in many different ways. The first time we hear about it precisely is in Sefer Nehemiah. Nehemiah, in the days of the Second Temple, rebuilds the city of Jerusalem. He rebuilds the wall, and he wants to send his gratitude to Hashem, and he wants to express all the thankfulness that's been happening in the past few years by renewing the Chag of Chag Sukkot. The verse says specifically, "Go out, collect branches of Arbat HaMinim, and come together to Jerusalem, to the streets of Jerusalem, and be happy." About 200 or 300 years later, again we hear that Chag Sukkot couldn't have been kept. In the days of the Hashmonaim, the Jews were hiding in caves. They couldn't celebrate Sukkot at all, and they definitely couldn't go get branches to collect Arbat HaMinim. So 2 months later, when Yehuda the Maccabee, actually won the Greeks in the war, he sent out letters to the Jews that were in Israel and the Jews that were in Egypt, and requested to celebrate the Chag that they couldn't have celebrated 2 months ago, the Chag of Sukkot. But this time the date was 25 in the month of Kislev. It was then that the Jews came out of their caves, celebrated Sukkot, went to their temple with their Arbat HaMinim. Also, a few hundred years later, when the destruction of the temple was actually just around the corner, Yosef ben Matityahu, Josephus, in his book Milchemet HaYudim, The War of the Jews, describes specifically how easily one of the cities was conquered because the Jews had gone, it was Chag Sukkot, to celebrate Sukkot, where else if not in Jerusalem in the temple. It was for that reason only that only 50 people were left in the city, and the city was destroyed and the people were killed, murdered by the Romans very easily. So after the destruction of the Second Temple, Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai initiated a new rule. He decided that from now on, with no temple around, this has to be a national holiday, embraced by all Jews around Israel and around the world. The way he did that was make a rule saying that everyone, from now on, should be praying with Arbat HaMinim throughout every single day of the holiday. So today, we have the privilege of taking Arbat HaMinim and praying with them every single day of the holiday, even though the temple doesn't exist, and regardless of where we live or where we're staying. And we remember the Jews throughout the generations that have been celebrating this Chag Sukkot for so many years. So Chag Sameach, have a happy holiday, Moadim L'Simcha, from all of us here at Bar-Ilan University.